Hello everyone, welcome back to Farming Sim 17 Giants Map 2009 FS Seasons Mod, etc, etc. Been a while again, so I'm kind of forgetting. It looks like this is plowed and we are planting canola. So let's continue planting canola. It looks like we will need to refill it at some point. We just skipped the night, or slept during the night. We're on the 4th day of spring. We have made it to mid-spring. So if we look here, we can now plant sunflowers and soybeans, but they won't germinate until it gets quite a bit warmer. Right now we have wheat and canola, and then I think I also said we should do potatoes. I think we're going to try to do. And that's going to be in field 19. No. Wait. So we have wheat, canola. Oh, that's right. I know what's... Okay. Whoop. I know what happened. Nope, stop. Stop it. Knock it off. So, if you notice, these fields are kind of close together. So when this worker finished, he must have finished kind of like this. And so when he finished, he read the next field, like to continue, and so then he started. I think it was at the end, the other end, but we don't want field 19 planted right now. We want that for potatoes. We can plant potatoes, which means we should probably start planting potatoes. We are plowed. We are not cultivated. So what we'll do is drop off our seed tank and our sower. Do we have a better cultivator than this? I don't think so. So we're using this one, which is 4 meters. I think that's the best we have. Where am I? Here we go. I wonder if we can recultivate this and get rid of the planted canola. Yeah, that'll be fine. So we'll just get that cultivated, and then all we have to do is worry about planting potatoes. We have 6 degrees soil temp, which means... Whoop! Sorry, I just hit the go to desktop button, so my apologies for that. We need this menu. Wheat and canola should be germinating. We need to watch our... Gosh, there's a lot to watch. We need to watch our fertilization state, and when we see the first growth state, which I assume actually won't... It'll probably be in a couple days, now that we've slowed down time. We're doing this like seasonal thing. But once we see some crop, just a little bit of growth, we'll need to run over that with the weeder and see if we can get our second growth state going. Hear that conveyor belt? That is really loud. I think I've gone up there and got stuck, yeah. Let's not do that again. So, at this point, I need to just clean up some things. Get some of these implements out of the way, just sort of back to the farm, maybe put some in storage, I'm not quite sure. We won't need them for a while. We only have these 3 large fields. We basically, after we get this planted, we just sort of ride it out. We'll keep the sprayer, we'll keep the weeder. So basically just these... Oh, we have the weight, so I'm gonna have to do this. Doesn't look... well... No. Nothing... Yeah, that has to go on the front, right? I think we've already tried to attach it to the back, so Let's go put the sower away, and then we'll look at renting some potato equipment so that we can start planting potatoes in field 19. And then we'll have sort of the basics planted to start buying pigs. We could also invest in a mower. And then we could get sheep as well. Those two industries are fairly easy to start early on. It's when we have cows that really it becomes a concern because there's so much involved. I get a lot of complaints, which is fine. It's justified. And I shouldn't even say a lot. I've had a couple complaints about my cow tutorial, because my cow tutorial is basically here's what you do for cows, but if you want to see that in action, click on a link below that I've already done. And basically when I was sort of planning like the overall curricula of my tutorials, this last iteration of Farming Sim, I of course like them to be modular in style. I like them to be very concise and focused. Like, this is how to, you know, work with silage. This is how you bale. This is how you, whatever, plant potatoes. Whatever it is. I don't think I actually have one on just potatoes, but I like them to be as focused as possible. Well, as you know, with cows, it is not focused at all. There's like 6 different, not 6, silage, you know, basic maintenance, but you know, even with silage, and then there's like grass and wheat. Anyway, there's just so many different industries involved that I couldn't find a good way to show all of it in one video without the video being like 30 to 45 minutes, so I didn't. I made a short video that said, if you are having troubles with any of these sections of cows, go watch that little video. But some people get angry because it's like, this video is just links. And I'm like, I know, and I'm sorry. I didn't have a better way. And so I was always a little uncomfortable about that one, but I still can't think of a better way to do that one. We're going to do potatoes. And if I can get my head on right, we need... Not yet, but we will need a potato harvester, which will be these 2 things. Or, if we have the money, that thing, but we won't have the money. So right now we just need a planter. We already have plowed, cultivated, and fertilized. So if I can find our sowing machine, and we'll get our potato planter, which should be that one, 6 meters. There is a larger one, but it's going to be pricier. Oh, maybe there... I thought there was. Gosh, there's some really crazy ones in the Big Bud pack. Maybe the Coon had a... Huh, okay, maybe not. I don't know. So I guess this is the largest potato one. The Grime... Yeah, Grim does potatoes, so 6 meters. My cat is... just making the worst noises right now. Plant potatoes. We can also put some fertilizer with it, it looks like, which will be really nice. That might be a second growth state. We'll have to keep an eye out for that. And of course we're going to, lease it. There. Now we have all the money for the Grim lease, and we'll throw it back to our farm here. Should be in the shop. Oh, did I just click on it and then not reset it? I feel like I've done that before. Wait. Oh. Weird. It's like way... It must have run out of room here. Gosh, look at all the eggs. I don't get how there are so many when it's only been a day. Well, okay, I guess 1 day, 1 per chicken. Okay, I figured it out. Mystery solved. That was a tough one. There it is. Get over here, you little bugger. Okay, let's fill this with fertilizer and potato. Uh-oh, we might get stuck here. Nah, I was never worried. So we need liquid fertilizer, and we do have that right there. No sweat. Our worker is still cultivating, but he seems to be almost finished. Put another pallet in. Not sure how many we need, but this will be fine. They're not too expensive when we need to refill them. And we don't need to plant for a while. I don't know if we'll get planted, like anything else planted this season? Like this year? Because we only have 3 fields. And now we kind of have to wait until harvesting season. I doubt we can afford a 4th field, but I guess we'll check on it since seems like we'll have time, but I guess we should probably start focusing in the off season on animal husbandry. Is maybe how that works. I don't know. Still getting used to the mod. It's really cool though. It is a really neat, game-changing modification. Alright, so we need to lower this. That is so cool. Whoa. So this is cultivated. So here's the kicker. We should have 1 growth state. That light blue. Now we have a sower with fertilizer in it. So it looks like doing a pre-soak is the same as doing a soak while you plant. Well, I don't know, because there's also... Oh, I know why. I was going to say, that didn't sound right. No, this is doing a second growth state. The issue is that I have helpers buying fuel, buying seed, buying fertilizer, buying slurry. Okay. We need to turn all this off. What's this? Yeah, I don't care about that. There we go. Now, when I hire a worker, they'll use the actual resources. That is a pretty looking line. Wow, it uses barely any fertilizer. Okay, so we can do a pre-soak. We can do a soak while you plant, and then we can do a post-soak or like a weeder, and that's 3. And I think that'll work just fine, except for the times where we... Oh no, that's not going to work for those other 2 fields. So these 2 fields will do a weed, and that'll be a second one. And then I wonder when it's... I think we're going to test when it's harvestable if we do another soak, if that counts, or if by the time it's harvestable, it's too late. Look. Oh, I was about to judge the worker, but the worker is doing what the worker needs to do. Okay. And we have our subsoiler I forgot to put away. We're going to go check out field... Hey, is there like a gold coin just sitting? What? Oh my gosh, I'm losing it. Yeah, gold coins do not... Oh my gosh. Let's move on from that travesty. Field 23 is close. Let's see what the cost. Oh, that's a lot further away than I thought. I thought they respawned in the middle. Maybe that was 2013? That was a long time ago. What is this stick? Is this a stick? Oh, what? Somehow that's part of a tree I've chainsawed. It just like flew. Whoa, that is wild. I was gonna go throw it in a body of water, but I don't see such a sight, so we will just throw it over there. And there it is. Alright, how much? Holy, I didn't even look. Holy cow, that's a lot. Is there a small, 15. I could fast travel to these, I kind of forgot about that. 15's a little smaller, maybe. Oh my goodness gracious. And 16's smaller yet. And I can always do missions, and that'll take some of the price down. There's also like a line, if you see, I guess I can just show it on here. Like this is kind of cool. There's like 3 tiny ones, and they're not too far away from the farm. Might do that. I don't know what this big dirt mound is. Why is there a big dirt mound? So this is still 15. Then we have the infamous dirt mound. Oh, it's a trees. It's a trees mound with a gold in it. Let's go get that gold. We'll jump. Okay, that was fun. And I'll jump again. And gotcha. Oh, gotcha. Oh, gotcha. Okay, that was a sneaky gold. How much for field 16? 62. Better. Let's check all these. 30. Well, 30's not too bad. Because then we can just buy 6, 7, and 8 and connect them into one big field. So I'm assuming 8's going to be 30 something. Between 30 and 31. Ooh, I'm good. Did it say snowing or sowing? Sowing. Alright, I think we're going to do that. I like to invest wisely, and I think this is a wise investment. How much money do we have? Well, I should ask, how much debt do we have? We can buy a field. Let's buy... Should we do... Oh man, if they weren't sowing missions, I would almost do them. But sowing is not something I want to do right now. Okay. Wait, then why did I do it? Oh gosh, how do you... Yeah, give me... I didn't want to do that at all. Wait, did I just go... Oh no, okay. We'll just chill here for 7 seconds. I meant to buy the field and I accidentally started the mission, if you couldn't tell. So, actually I need to fill this up with some potatoes. Some potatoes and not at all any fertilizer. I really over-fertilized this machine. Okay. Well, what I should do is go get my subsoiler. So we're going to get ready to plant something. Not sure what yet. On 16. So what I'll do... Oh gosh, I forgot how to do this. I think this subsoiler goes first. We're not going to sow at the same time. What? Why isn't that on? Get on. Yeah! 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 Do you guys remember the 90s Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles when one of them is pushing that like inflatable clown or whatever, and the clown keeps coming up, and the turtle, while he's doing it, he goes, yeah, yeah, yeah. It's a very obscure reference to a really awesome Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie. Those 90s ones were the best, but I'm also biased because that's when I grew up. So. But anyway, if you don't remember that scene, next time you watch TMNT, I think it was maybe even the second one of the 90s. I don't remember. Look out for that scene. It's brilliant. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I remember laughing heartily as a young preteen at that scene. Well, not really a young preteen, just a average-aged preteen, I guess. I mean, there's only about 2 years preteen, right? 11, 12, is that preteen? I don't know. Or maybe it's everything between 0 and 12. I really don't know terminology when it comes to age groups. Okay, we're going to park this here. This is going to remind me next time to buy this, and then we're going to plant something on it. I'm going to let this... No, okay, let's not quite be done yet. Let's go give this another fill. Actually, no, let's go park this by the seeds to remind me that I want to fill it up with seeds. See, I'm trying to seed what I need to do for the next episode. See how that works? Yeah, I think that'll help me out a lot. Or it might not. Or I'll get to the next episode and do something completely different that I never planned, and it'll be just a big old mess. There's really 2 options. And we'll do one of those 2. That'll be the end of this episode, though. Thank you so much for joining me once again. I hope you're enjoying the episodes. Hope you're enjoying the series. Get excited because Platinum Edition is like a month away. I know I'm pumped. Have yourselves... Oh, come on, seeds. A very nice day.